The Rise Ranch.
Hey YouTube, it's Doug from The Rise Ranch here, and today I have two new additions. I picked up these guys, an adult Crested Gecko pair, for $160. I was so stoked to get these guys. The guy basically was making room for other projects and needed to rehome these guys, so I threw him out an offer and he said, yep, just come take them, and I need them gone for room, so it worked out really well for me. I was super stoked. So this is my female out of this pair. She is a yellow tiger crossed to a pinstripe offspring. So I am super excited to see how she will turn out and what babies she'll throw. I was debating about crossing her to a red male just to see when she goes through quarantine, obviously. Both of these have to go through quarantine. But this is the male. He is of unknown lineages, but they both came from reptile expos from reputable breeders. So, super pumped about these guys. They look absolutely stunning. This male is 47 grams, so I'm still deciding what I'm going to do with him, if I'm going to resell him. I don't really have a need for him, considering I just picked up a new male. But if I decide to throw him in with one of my Crested Gecko females, I might do that just because his size is pretty decent. So we'll see what happens on that front. Anyway, besides that, I basically have been making new tanks for these guys. So this is just the beginning of the new tanks. There's going to be food dishes in there, obviously. But this will be my females, Crested Gecko's tank. And what I did is I just put holes in the side of the tank right now with a soldering iron, and that's the basic gist of it right now. I'm waiting for steel or aluminum vents to come in, which I'm going to cut out a big hole in the front and then like glue it down to make it look really professional and clean, so that it has a lot of air to come in and just dry it out, so they can have a dry period as well as a wet period. So super excited about that. I will also get humid hides and lay boxes in here at one point, especially for the females. I want to just have like a constant lay box in there for her. The male will have a hide of sorts. This is the male's set up right now. I'm experimenting with food dishes right now. So I found this one and I really like it. So what you put in here is like a clear little Dixie cup, not a Dixie cup, but like a deli cup or condiment cup, I guess you would call it. And it seems to be really sturdy. It's not moving, so I think it will do well with the Crested Gecko jumping up on it. So I'm super excited about that. These plants I found at Michael's for $10, so I just cut them up. And I also have another one which is gonna be upgraded for that male in there. I'm gonna give him a new tank tonight, as well as like foliage and everything. He really has bare bones right now. But yeah, so this will be one of my male tubs for that new Crested Gecko male that I just acquired today. So super excited, got a lot of work done today. It's been super productive, and yeah, I'm gonna put these guys in their new homes. So let me start with the female, because I'm moving the male over here as I say that. I guess we could start with the male too. It don't matter. So here's the male. The guy said this guy is very active. Yep. So this will be his new home. So super excited about that. And when I went looking for these tubs, I looked for a decent sized tub that would be bigger than a 10-gallon tank, but would also be like secure enough that they wouldn't get out. So I'll probably put like something on top just for now. They're gonna be in a rack system of sorts in the near future, so I'm super excited about that. All right, let's let the female out in her enclosure too. She's a little bit more calm from what I understand. So sorry about that. I had to undo that. Right. So I really like this piece of cocoa cork bark. I call it cocoa bark sometimes, gosh. Anyway, This piece of cork bark and that piece down there and that one, I actually got it for free from this lady who was selling me that tank for 15 bucks. As well as some other stuff that I didn't show you guys. Like a 2.5 gallon terrarium. But anyway, this is the female. I'm not worrying about like hands because obviously this guy knows this gecko already. So she's probably just skittish, new environment, new place.